All right, shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai by Shem Kakodash. I want to say double honors and give double honors to the apostles and the bishop elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this word in truth and sincerity and for ruling well. And salutations to my fellow Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching and prophesying in the name of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. And my brother Gabar Yahweh from GNS Hawaii coming to you with a quick lesson. And it was all for two videos that I had downloaded. I found last night, and I just downloaded it, and I wanted to speak on it real quick. And what you're about to witness is pure witchcraft and the result of that witchcraft, because that's what feminism is. Feminism is witchcraft, and it involves idolatry. It involves some type of blood sacrifice, and it's really about women obtaining power over men, and that's something that women have always desired, even going back to Eve. All right, and these women, they worship money, and in this video you about to witness women sit in the public square with people walking by and having a seance. They act like you might think that this is a joke, but these women were having a public seance trying to attract money, because that's what they worship. These women worship money, and they lust after power. Okay, over men. They want the power over the man, and they want to exhaust the wealth of a man. Okay, real quick before I get that, let me get this real quick. Slovakia. God, this is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10. It says, "For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows," right? Because you even have men that worship money. And you have people that were a part of the truth that left the truth because they wanted to have earthly riches, right? And that goes the same with these ungodlies in the world. When you see people flexing and flashing money all across the place, these people, they'll do anything for that money. That means they worship it, And these women, they worship money because of the life that it so-called brings, right? It says in the NLT, it says, "For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil." People will kill, murder, destroy. People will murder, lie, cheat, steal. They'll summon Satan. Right? For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. And some people craving money have wandered from the true faith and pierced themselves with many sorrows. And that's in this video right here. You're going to see that. Again, they're sitting in a circle and they have a pile of money in a circle, and this is what they're invoking. Yeah, this is wickedness right here in a public square, and you see these witches smiling and they're acting like everything's all good and cute, but these bitches are witches and warlocks, bro. You know what I'm saying? She just said that man is always right when he is rich, right? Where's that in the scriptures, right? Then she talk about attracting what she fear. And then the demon said she fears Rolex, she fears a rich husband, she fears millions of dollars. So they believe that they can attract what they fear. Matter of fact, Slacker. So you attract according to her, you attract what you fear. And what does this woman fear? She fears material gain and wealth, right? Because she wants to live in pleasure. And that's the mindset of all of these women. You look at this generation today, it ain't just these Edomites, even the so-called Negro women and Latino women. What do they want? They want a man with all kinds of money. so they can have it to spend it and use it to indulge in pleasures. You know, the woman says she fears Rolex. She fears millions of dollars. She fears a rich husband, right? Because these women want to live on a high horse, right? But they don't fear Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua. They don't fear the God of the Bible, right? They don't fear him enough to not do this. And it's the mindset of feminism. This is what feminism brought along, you know. And now you got women in the mindset that they could just summon money, right? Because ultimately, what the woman wants to do is live in pleasure, all right? This is 1 Timothy 5:6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she live. When you look up that word for pleasure, right? You look at that word for pleasure. Okay, the Greek word there is spatalao, right? Which is to live luxuriously, lead a voluptuous life, give oneself the pleasure. So, you know, that's the mindset of the American woman, is to live in pleasure, but not realizing that she's dead while she lived. These so-called money that she worshipped is nothing more than a talisman, right? With all types of wicked and evil images on it, right? And people, they lust after the money for what it allows them to do, right? Any evil that's in you is going to magnify that, right? Any wickedness is in you is going to magnify that. So if this demon is already a selfish, stingy monster who only believes that men are right when they're rich, guess what? What's going to happen when that man goes broke? Is he still going to be right to her? No, she going to try to get in there and get as much wealth from this man as she can so that she can continue living a luxurious life, not realizing she's dead. And the result of chasing after money is that you women going to be impoverished. You're going to be destroyed. Okay? Especially when all hell breaks loose. This money ain't going to save you. And these are people that don't truly understand money. Right? Because money is not about just spend, spend, spend. Money is a defense, man. Okay? But again, these people are in a mindset of consumption. And this is feminism at its finest. This is witchcraft. You know, women worshiping money on the side of the street. Right? And then I have another video of this demon.
Both kids were born out of wedlock.
This demon, Millie Jackson, she was a monster. I don't know if this monster's still alive, but hey, she worshiped money. All these entertainers, they worship money and what it can do, right? Because it gives these women power over men, right? That's what it does. So let me play this real quick.
And were fathered by different men. Both kids were born out of wedlock and were fathered by different men. Now, a lot of people would say,
disgraceful. But I can support both of mine.
why didn't you get married to the fathers?
Why? I got enough problems taking care of the kids. I gotta nurse him too.
Well, maybe he could have taken care of all of you.
No, I'm afraid not. Neither one of them had as much money as me.
Yeah, you see? And this demon was a monster. Talking about she would rather raise her kids by herself because her husbands don't have, her children's fathers, they didn't have enough money as her. So she didn't want to marry him. She said, I can take care of my kids on my own. Why deal with the hassle, right? Because she know that, and you could tell that she got demons on her. And her spirit is broken. That little bit of money she had ain't last her a lifetime. It wasn't going to deliver her, right? And that's the face that the majority of you women out here going to have when all hell breaks loose. Because a man didn't make a certain amount of money, you didn't want to deal with him. You believe he was to be disrespected, right? You didn't want to put up with him. So basically you paying a demon money to deal with you. Like, that don't make no sense. But this is the result of feminism. It's happened long before what we see the tumultuous time we're living in today. Right? I think this video was done in the 80s or the 70s, right? The late 70s, early 80s. Right? And this is how she felt, this monster. Right? she didn't respect the man because they didn't have enough money. He wasn't worth to deal with because she made more money. Because what? That money made her powerful in that sense, right? That's what that did. And again, these people worship money, right? And feminism, the result of feminism has really destroyed the so-called Negro family, right? Here in America, your woman looks at you like a paycheck, right? But the scriptures teach you that you ain't supposed to give a woman your wealth, all right? Shalakia. So yeah, again, this is nothing but witchcraft, man, right? Feminism, the succubus, this is nothing but witchcraft. And real quick, I'll end it off with this, because like I said, you ain't supposed to give your woman your forces, man. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 3. It says, give not thy strength unto women, nor the ways to that which destroyeth kings, man. And it says in the NLT, do not waste your strength on women, on those who ruin kings. And it's really these selfish women, they will ruin a king. They'll take him to the breadline, right? I mean, where's it at? The interlining, right? When you look up that word for wealth, right? Give not thy strength. The Hebrew word there is hayal or hayal, right? Which is strength, efficiency, wealth, right? You ain't supposed to give your money to these women, bro. That's gonna leave you in the bread house, man. Matter of fact, let's see if I can find it. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 26. It says, for by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteries will hunt for the precious life, or the and the adulteress will hunt for a precious life, right? It says in the NLT, for a prostitute will bring you to poverty, but sleeping with another man's wife will cost you your life, right? And that's adultery, right? And that's what these guys...
Both kids were born out of wedlock and were fathered by different men. Now, a lot of people would say...
That's what she is. She's an adulterous woman, right? And she can cause you to get put to death, right? And she's always been sexually free with her body. Millie Jackson, right? But again, it's just what... And these women are prostitutes. They're for hire, right? Submission for hire, supposedly, right? Submission for hire. And all these demons want to do is suck the financial life out of a man and bring them to naught. For by means of a whorish woman is a man brought to a piece of bread, right? And if you look at the faces on the people in the background in this video, they're disgusted. You know, even if you had real witches out there, probably walking by looking at these demons like, what the fuck is you doing? But this is what these women do in private, and that's what they do in public. And these are shameless women. These are shameless women, right? And these are Edomites, right? Edomites.
Man is always right. When he is rich, I don't do 50-50. I don't do 50-50. I attract what I fear. I attract what I fear. I fear Cartier. I fear Cartier. I feel Rolex. I feel Rolex. I fear Louis Vuitton. I fear Louis Vuitton. I fear millions of dollars. I fear millions of dollars. I fear a rich husband. I fear a rich husband.
Right. And that's what this is about.
Both kids were...
Man is always right.
It's about that pleasure. I fear a rich husband because of what he can bring. Right? I fear Rolex because it's flashy. Right? Here it is. All this shit is worthless that these women fear. Everything that these women fear is worthless, including those dollars, which will give them access to live a luxurious life. Talking about you attract what you fear. That don't make no fucking sense, bro. But that's what this is. Witchcraft, man. Which is openly having a seance in the streets to get money. Let's go say shalom.